ul.
U, D,
Do it in your mirror. I think I always knew I wanted to be a teacher ever since I was a little girl. I used to get my mom's ironing board and pretend that was my desk, and I would even get like an old coffee mug and fill it with milk, and it was something that I guess I was drawn to do. This is my 21st year teaching at Wilson. I have only been teaching at Wilson in Plano ISD. I love this school, the atmosphere, and the surrounding community.
She teaches small groups of students for Take Flight, which is the dyslexic program that we use here. She went through a Scottish Rite program in order to get certified to teach that.
Yes, you're going to add the vowel suffix because it has two consonants. So block becomes blocked. So here we go. Let's touch and spell the derivative blocked.
B-L-O-C-K-E-D.
With her specific position, it is about taking an individual child, figuring out what are their needs, and then propelling them to success. And she does that hands down with every student, every time.
These are the students that, are at their most critical in middle school. This is their saving grace of wanting to be a better reader, a better writer, learning those strategies to do better in their regular classrooms. Many of these students, they come with this wall, like a barrier, because of the fear of learning and not learning at the same rate. And so when they come in my classroom, that's the first thing I tell them is that you're safe. The challenge is to build that trust and that rapport with that student so that they can allow me to get inside that wall. They need a different approach on how to learn how to read and to write. They're unique, just like everyone else. It's just sometimes it takes them a little longer to learn or to grasp onto a concept. As a special ed teacher, you have to figure out a way to bring that out in them.
Jennifer takes learning so personally with her students. They feel like they're the only one that matters at that moment.
And read the last row for me.
Kindle, gamble, candle, ramble, tumble.
Excellent. Love is the foundation, and that is a big, big word that I use in my classroom and in life. It varies day by day. A love of what you teach. You have to love what you're doing. You have to love your students, regardless of their challenges. Just know that with each challenge, you can work with it. And overall, that feeling of love that, they had a teacher that worked with them so intensely, loved what she did, so they can leave and continue to love learning. The first week of school, I said, how did you feel when you came to this class? And I got the words scared, weak, broken. I said, well, what's the goal when you leave this class? One of them put, with their head held high, it's overjoyed, confidence, unbroken. It's indescribable to see when you have a student coming in not knowing how to read or write or even spell or hold a pencil correctly, and then after even a year and they're reading at a second grade level or writing in cursive, they never thought they could, and take that and use it within their regular classrooms and even beyond into the community and into the future.
She teaches them that they can do whatever they set their minds to.
21 years at Wilson, 23 years total, it still hasn't gotten old. It's still that refreshing, that first day of school you can't sleep at night. I still get that way.
So help me congratulate Jennifer Denton, Wilson Middle School Academic Specialist, and Plano ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year.
I just remember my principal, Mrs. Sager, holding onto my hand and me looking at her going, did you really say my name? It's just that, all that hard work that I've been through, in going to college and through my certification with dyslexia. It was all, when he announced my name, that was it. That was the piece that I could tell my kids, see, this was all for you. So, sorry. The day after, the entire school had a parade for me, and all the kids were lined in the hallway, and the band was playing and the choir sang. My husband and my daughters were here, so that was like the beginning. If I could give one day to one teacher just to feel that way, it's just an indescribable feeling. Park Place Lexus gave us Summer and Alexis I got to drive a Lexus for the whole summer, and I got tickets to go to the Rangers game and sit in the Lexus suite. So it was kind of neat to have someone come in and get my order. Those are the little perks. You kind of feel like queen for a day. Well, I'm queen for a year, I guess. When the Rams rock the house, we rock it all the way down. Boom.